Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tearing into a gadget that I feel like I've seen in my social media feed 100 times. It's the Olla Heater.
Ah, yes. The tiny little plug-in heater that promises to solve all your winter problems and save you a fortune on your heating bill.
That's the one. And our mission today is to look at all the reviews and data we have because it's marketed as this miracle device that can warm up an entire room in just minutes. We're here to figure out if it actually lives up to those very big claims.
And the claims are really the key. The marketing is incredibly appealing. They push its small size, that it's quiet, that it swivels, and the biggest hook of all, huge savings on your energy bills.
Yeah.
It's pitched as the simple fix, which is why we really need to look closer.
Okay, so let's start with the very first thing you do, which is go to their website. And right away, there are some red flags.
Yeah.
We looked at Scam Advisor, and it gives the Olla Heater website a really low trust score.
And that's not just because it's new. A lot of direct-to-consumer sites are new. This is different. Well, the low score is tied to a pattern you see with high-risk shops. The owners aren't identified, the site is very, very new, and even other domains connected to it score extremely low.
It kind of tells a story about the business model, doesn't it?
It does. It suggests the whole thing is optimized for a quick impulse purchase. Get people to buy before they think too hard about the logistics. I mean, if you're deliberately hiding who owns the company, you have to ask why.
That's a great point. So caution is definitely warranted before you even hit buy. But what about after? What are actual customers saying?
Right, what's the real-world experience? We looked at platforms like TrustSpot, and it's a bit of a mixed bag, which is interesting.
Some people actually get it.
Oh yeah, the product does arrive for some, and they'll say it works for, very light, localized use.
Yeah.
But the overall picture, it leans very negative.
And what's the main complaint? Slow shipping.
That's part of it. But the bigger issue, the one that comes up again and again, is performance. The claims just fall apart. One user gave this great detail. They said it took 4 hours. 4 hours to raise the temperature in a tiny 8 by 8 foot office by just 3 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, they said a hairdryer would have done a better job. So we're not talking about a room heater. We're talking about a small fan.
So user experience confirms it doesn't really work. But, I mean, why? This is the core of it, right? It's not just a bad product. There's a reason it can't work as advertised.
Exactly. This is where we have to stop talking about marketing and start talking about thermodynamics,
Right.
basic physics,
Right. There's a fundamental limit to how much power you can draw from a wall socket.
a hard limit.
Mm-hmm.
In most homes, you're capped at around 1,500 watts for safe, continuous use. Your toaster, your kettle, they all operate around that limit.
And you can't just magically pull more energy out of the wall.
You can't. So any claim that a small plug-in device can heat a large room quickly or save you huge amounts of money, it just ignores how electricity and heat actually work. If this thing could really do that, we would have basically solved the global energy crisis. It's a non-starter.
Okay, so the physics don't add up. And let's say you buy it, you're disappointed, and you want your money back. What then?
Well, that's where the next part of the business model kicks in. The sources found that the return address they give you is overseas.
Which makes shipping it back a huge, expensive hassle.
Exactly. It's
Right.
designed to be a deterrent. You paid $50 for the heater, and now it's going to cost you $30 or more to ship it back, plus customs forms. Almost nobody is going to do that.
And that connects to the suspicion that this is just a drop-shipped product, right?
That's what the evidence points to. Reviewers found basically identical items all over sites like Alibaba for a lot less.
So summing this all up, the product does exist. You might actually get it in the mail.
You might, but what you're getting is a personal heat fan, something to maybe warm your hands at your desk. You are not getting a room heater.
So manage your expectations massively.
Massively.
And the final piece of advice from all our sources is pretty clear. If you are still going to order this thing, you absolutely have to use a payment method that offers purchase protection.
Oh, 100%. That's non-negotiable.
You know, this whole deep dive just leaves one big question for you to think about. When you're researching something like a heating solution, when should basic physics just automatically trump a really appealing marketing claim? What's the mental checklist you should use to vet claims that just sound a little too good to be true, something to mull over?